Hi, thanks for coming to the channel. Welcome back if you've already been here before. Once again, my name's Joseph. I'm the pastor here at Jewel Church. And one of the reasons why I want to document the next 52 weeks is I really want to see if this church needs to be open in this neighborhood. Does it have any reason to be here at all? Once again, this church is surrounded by other small and a little bit bigger churches. And a lot of these churches have popped up over the past 22 years that Jewel has been at this location. So, my big concern is, are we needed? What do we do here at this church? This church has what I like to call a mid 20th century traditional American Christian style worship. It's not fancy, it's very traditional. And the question at hand is that style of worship best suited for a 21st century urban location such as this church? Once again, you can always, and I please ask you, go to our website, look at the church's address, put it in the map. You can see, check the demographics. This church, you'll see where it's located. This is a real place. Obviously, a real place because I have another video that you may have seen that shows all of the other places where Jewel Church has been over the century plus of its existence. So you'll understand that I really have a desire. I want to see if we're doing what we need to do as God's people here in this location. Now, here's the deal. You have to understand that there is a massive difference between the black church and the white church, as we call it here in America. It's a very American thing. It's a very American style of worship. And our church, it's a traditional mid-century, so basically it's almost white. But you have to understand, this traditional style of church is attended by many black people. So it's kind of different. And it's been like that since it's moved to its current location 22 years ago. Now, the question at hand, is it still necessary? Does it need to remain open here every Sunday morning? Or should we just strictly go online and do random outreach, random things, almost literally just be an outpost? I'm not sure. Which is why I want to go down this road, which is why I want to take the next 52 weeks to see, and I want you to journey along with me. I want you to see what God may have in store. We don't know for sure, but we can at least take a sample size. Many times we can read the story in a book. We can see what happens on a screen on a fictional story or a story that is based on real life. Well, in this case, this is an actual journey that you can see in real or close to real time. We can see what's happening. And I want you to see it with me. I'm definitely going to see what's happening because it's going to make a lot of choices. It's going to help me make a lot of choices. Hopefully, some good, well versed, well based choices. So that's what's going on. Is this style needed here in this neighborhood? Once again, there are so many different churches literally within 10 blocks of here. It is over saturated with churches, in my opinion. I'll get into that later. But the question in hand is this style of worship necessary every Sunday morning here in this location? If it is, fantastic. This church will stay open for as long as God wants to be open. If not, well, it might be time to simply close the doors and try something else. I don't know. But let's take a look and let's see. So do me a favor. Why don't you follow along? Like, subscribe, go ahead and, put some comments down in the bottom. Also, of course, always pray for the church because the gospel is good everywhere. We always want the gospel to go out there. But the question, Hannah, is how are we doing it? How are we providing the message? Okay. It's all about how the message is presented, not so much what the message is. As long as the message is the true, one and only gospel of Jesus Christ being the Son of God, who gave his life for sinners, of which we are. Okay? As long as that's the gospel, that's all that matters. But the question is hand is, does it need to come from here this way? So like I said, like, subscribe, follow along. Please pray for the church. Also remember, this church has been around for over a century. So if you want to donate to the church, you definitely can. Once again, all the links are there on our website, jewelchurch.org. Now, if you want to help me and what I'm doing in this web journey here, as I document all this on this video platform, you can go ahead and help us out at Jewel Church Media. You can give a link to me, Joseph. You can also see any of the links that we have right there in channel. So hopefully we can just go along, and I just want you guys to be here with me. So like, subscribe, follow along. Let's see what God has in store. All right. Thank you very much. I want to see you again next time. Take care.